Everyone. Ah, ang topic natin today ay environmental data analysis. So, let's begin. What is environmental data analysis? Ano nga ba ang environmental data analysis? Environmental data analysis involves collecting, processing, and interpreting data related to natural system and human activities. It helps understand environmental patterns, trends, and interaction. Used extensively in environmental science, ecology, and climate studies, and sustainable planning. Overview of environmental data. Environmental data refers to information collected from natural environment and human-induced activities. Includes variables such as temperature and participation, air and water pollution levels, biodiversity and ecology indicators, land uses and land cover changes. Support environmental monitoring and environment and management. Next, data collection methods. So, ano nga ba guys nakikita ninyo dito? Anong ginagawa nila dito sa lake? So, field sampling measurements. Direct collection of physical samples for laboratory analysis. This includes techniques like quadrats, transects, and in some cases mark release and recapture for ecology studies. So, ang kinukuha nila dito guys, kumukuha sila ng sample sa lake. Hindi lang tubig ang ginagamit nila, ang kinukuha nila. Meron din soil, water, air, and biological tissues. So, next. Meron ding example ng sensor-based monitoring. Use automated electronic sensors for continuous real-time tracking of environmental parameters such as temperature, humidity waters, and water pollution levels. Dito guys, gumagamit sila ng mga kagamitan na example nito. Itong wind turbine or wind monitoring device na ginagamit nila. So, hindi lang madami silang iba't ibang ginagamit na device. Ginagamit sa tubig, hangin, o lupa. Pagde-detect. Ito ginagamit nila pag-detect ng gamit nila sa environmental changes. So, next. Remote sensing. It utilizes satellite imagery, drones, or aerial photography to collect large-scale data on uses, land use and vegetation cover and atmospheric changes. Dito naman guys, gumagamit sila dito ng mga satellites, drones, or mga kumukuha sila din sa mga internet or mga ginagamit nila pang monitor sa mga environment. Okay, next. Administrative records and database. Utilize existing data from government agency and NSOS and sectorial authorities. Dito naman sila guys na kumukuha sila ng mga information sa online or government na actual na kailangan nila gamitin sa research nila. Okay, next. Survey and interviews. Gathers qualitative data on human perception, behavior, and environmental impact through stakeholders, surveys, and focus groups. Ito, explanatory naman to. Nag-interview sila sa kung ano bang tingin nila sa environmental changes na to. Okay, next. Citizen science. Engaging the public to collect records and report on observation like wildlife sightings and local weather on environmental damage. Ito. Okay, next. Environment, Environmental data analysis collects data using a combination of field sampling, sensor monitoring, remote sensing, and administrative records to monitor environmental conditions. The key methods includes direct on-site measurement of air quality, use satellites for large-scale land and vegetation mapping, and conducting surveys or interview to gather qualitative data. Okay. Statistical tools. Environmental data analysis use varieties of statistical tools, include descriptive statistics, mean, median, regression analysis, ANOVA, and time series analysis to interpret ecological data. Common software platforms include R, Python, NumPy, Pandas, and SAS or SAMS. Manitab and Excel often applied for risk assessments, spatial modeling, and monitoring environmental qualities. Uh, Key statistical methods. Descriptive statistical summarize data through mean, median, and standard deviation variance and interquartile range to understand data distribution. And next, regression analysis. Model relationship between variables and such as pollution levels and health effects. Include linear and nonlinear models. Multi, multi, Next, multivariate analysis. Analysis multiple variables simultaneously to understand complex environmental systems. Time series analysis. Uncover patterns, trends, and cycles in longitudinal data. Spatial analysis. Using geographic data for mapping, interpreting the environmental changes often use as GIS tools. Hypothesis testing and ANOVA. Determine if environmental data differs are statistically significant. Probability distribution fitting. Identify if data fits normal or log normal distributions. Okay, next. Interpretation. Interpreting data analysis results. Why inter- why interprets matters? Data data analysis results are meaningful only when properly interpreted. Interpretation helps convert numerical outcomes into actionable environmental insights. It bridges the gap between data analysis and decision making. Inter- Interpreting the descriptive statistics. Ito naman ay mean indicates the average environmental conditions. Median represent the typical value and especially useful when data contains outliers. Mode highlights the most frequent occurring environmental condition. Standard deviation. Low value. Stable environmental conditions. High value. High variable or fluctuations range. Range shows the extent of environmental variation. Next, interpreting data visualization. Uh, Example, histogram. Identify this data distribution, normal, squares, or uniform. Detects extreme value of or unusual patterns. Box plots. Reveal median, spread, and outliers. Scatter plot. Show relationship between environmental variables, identifying negative or no correlations. Maps or GIS. High spatial patterns, hotspot, and trends. Interpreting correlation results. Correlation coefficient are positive relationship, negative relationship, weak or no relationship. Strength of of correlation: strong, moderate, weak. Okay, sige, important note. Correlation does not imply caution. So, interpreting regression analysis. Regression coefficient indicates the direct and magnitude of influence of independent variable. Some are two. Coefficient of determination. Show how much variable in a dependent variable is explained by the model p-value. And statistically significant relationship p p greater, not statistically significant. Environmental interpretation example. Increase in temperature leads to high pollution levels. So, interpreting hypothesis testing results. P-value interprets P less than or mm, reject the null hypothesis. Will reject the null hypothesis. Environmental meaning determines whenever observing environmental changes are significant or due to changes. Chances. Example: testing whenever pollution levels differs before and after an interview. Interpreting confidence interval. A narrow confidence interval indicates a precise estimate. A wide confidence interval suggests high uncertainty. If confidence interval between groups do not overlap, differs are greatly significant. It helps assess variability of environmental climates. I estimates. Interpreting ANOVA results. F statistics. Measure variables between groups mean. P-value. Significantly difference between groups. Post-host test. In, identify which specific group differs. Environmental application. Compare pollutants level across multiple locations. Next. Interpreting non-parametric test results. Used, used when data is skewed or non-normal. Focus on ranks rather than raw values. It interprets in based on test statistic p-value. Common test. Man, one-witty U-test. Kruskal-Willis test. Okay, next. Interpreting spatial analysis result. Spatial spatial patterns. Example, spatial patterns. Clustering indicates hotspot or risk zone. Interpollutant maps show predicted values in sample areas. Overlays analysis identify relationship between multiple spatial layers. Environmental insights help prioritize area for conservation or interventions. Next, limitation and uncertainty in interpretation. Data qualities issues, missing or biased data, model assumption, spatial and temporal resolution limitation, external environmental factors. Interpretation should always consider uncertainty. Certainty. Okay, next. Communication data analysis results. Uses clear visual charts like charts, maps, or tables. Avoid extensive technical jargons. Link statistical results to real-world environmental implications. Tailor communications for science, policymakers, and general. Dito na nagtatapos guys. Thank you nga ulit ulit.